A very good morning to all members of Area Foundation, friends and families. My name remains Dr. Bode David, the CEO of Area Foundation. I woke up this morning and I realized that my Telegram page seems to be blocked. Thousands of messages. Even on my WhatsApp, I have over 11,000 messages. So it's even difficult for me to pick to go through all. So I believe all the messages are all important, but from what I've been able to, go through so far, I discovered that a lot of people seems not to be happy with the issue of this disbursement guide, and that cluster heads are asked to pay 5,000 naira. Cluster heads are asked to pay 5,000 naira, and the NGOs. So, people like us, by the grace of God, by the mercies of God, by the grace of God, and by His mercies, who have thousands upon thousands of clusters, also so many NGOs like that, who have 5,000, 10,000 clusters. So, from where are you going to start from? Some who have 1,000, 2,000 clusters. From where are you going to start from to tell them to start bringing for 5,000 naira again? Won't they even stone you as an NGO owner? I felt very hot, very hot, very hot, and I was not really very happy. So when your call, some were calling, messages, and so on, I have to put a call across to Apostle very early this morning. So I put a call across to him, and we spoke for almost 1 hour. We spoke very early this morning, and I expressed uh, my heart to him and let him know the situation, that I don't really understand what's really going on. So then he said, what happened? I told him, I said, "Oh, the NGOs are to download this what is it called, this disbursement guide, and even by the grace of God, I've been able to do that on my own yesterday night. So I downloaded it yesterday night and I made my payment. I said now, now they are asking the NGO, the cluster head, to also pay. He was surprised. He said, how? He was surprised. He said, because this thing came out last night. Came out last night. He was surprised. He said, how? He said, no, that I'm telling you what he told me. He said, no, that the disbursement guide is strictly for three set of people: the NGOs, the those who have cooperatives, the limited liability company. So these are the people, the NGOs. Let me call them the NGOs. Are the one who are to download this thing. Then when you download it, there is a code you will be given. That code is what you need. That code is what makes that handbook to be different, not just the handbook. Then he said that if Clusterhead needs it, they can as well download. But I say, okay, but if they download, they will be giving the code. And I say, yes. If you have that code that code will not do anything for you. Only those who are cluster heads, only those who are NGO owners, cooperatives, and so on, people like that, are the one that with that code, you are to fill in your information, the name of your NGO, together with the code, because the code is equated to your disbursement. So to me, the code from our discussion is like a disbursement code. So it's not everything they have to come out and start saying from our discussion this morning. So he said that code All NGO leaders must keep that code very, very well. And if you are not an NGO owner and you want to go and download it, maybe because you need it, they cannot keep such an information from you, since it's also what a cluster head subscribe for. But it's not for cluster heads. It's strictly for NGO owner, not just to download it alone. You will also generate your own code. And the code has a lot to do with your disbursement. This is the truth, he told me. So I believe the other statement, I want all of us to wait. We still, the other statement, Reverend Dr. Bartholomew Agbocheno, which we also still come on board, maybe after meeting with Oga today, one-on-one in the office, and then we will still clear the ground concerning this. But to the best of my knowledge, from our discussion this morning, Oga said no, it is not compulsory for all cluster head. They don't even they don't put it there for cluster head to download, but they know those who are interested can as well go ahead and then be able to put it there. So when I told Oga that this thing was they were compulsory, it was like, how? Not at all. That even if cluster head should even download it, they will ask you of the name of your own NGO. Then if you don't have NGO, there is no way the code can be useful for you. The code can only be useful for those who have NGOs with Theobarth, those who have cooperatives, and those who have limited liability. But to us in Real Foundation, we have paid. I made that payment yesterday, so we are good to go. So we are not asking anybody closer here to pay 1 naira. Don't worry, don't disturb yourself like that. Any of the grant that you enter through Real Foundation, is my duty to be able to go through it, because I know there are a lot of things I'm paying at your back, even doing at your back, just to ensure you get your money. Because I know one day, by the time you get this money, we're going to have one or two people who will say, Dr. Bode, thank you for all that you are doing so far. I'm sending you this recharge card. I'm sending you this for water. It will not going to be more than whatever I've spent at the back. So I'm bearing all the expenses on my own for now. So Real Foundation member, that have been taken care of. And for families who are who have lost their loved ones, I sincerely want to sympathize with you. Sympathize with you. I want to plead with you. We cannot be using the platform to be announcing obituary of this, obituary of so cluster, but we are aware of some cluster who have lost their lives. But we want to know that the Lord will console their family. We want to know, and that's why even we as an NGO, we are going to do our best to ensure that you get your money. We're going to ensure our best to ensure that what these people labored for and died for, that one day the family will receive it any moment from now. So please bear with us. Something great is still loading. So this is the information this morning. I want all Real Foundation member to be calm. No closer head is asked to pay anything except you wish to download that thing on your own. You can go to the app. I didn't just call anybody. I directly with Oga, and I've spoken with my friend Ejina Moses Igoche this morning. He still said the same thing, because even Ejina Moses Igoche was thinking that they are going to send it, that the thing will be on the app this morning, which is on the 26th. So on the 26th of November. So himself thought that the thing will be, but he was so surprised because he traveled. When I told him that thing came out yesterday, was like, wow. So yes, so when I was not telling him about cluster, I said, cluster head, he said, even though cluster head download, they cannot use the code. So I want you all to all be patient. I want you all to all be patient. We have done our own on our own part. You don't need to do it. Just relax. Relax, so that at least my WhatsApp can rest and my Telegram can rest. So can rest, please. And one vow I made with you is that Real Foundation will never fail you. We will ensure that every grant you ever subscribe for, that you get them. Every grant, I repeat, whether it's Theobarth, whether it's Supreme, any grant you ever subscribe for that you paid for, by the grace of God, you will definitely get it. So please, we are still letting you know this, that we will not fail you. Please, all we need from you is your prayer, is your support, please. So as for the cluster paying for this, paying for that, please disregard that information. Is not for you. We as an NGO, we have done that. All we owe you is at the moment they pay us, Any grant, I mean, whether it's supreme, any grant that pay us, the moment they pay us, I'm letting you, whether it's new, whether it's old grant, anyone that pay us, and you subscribe to it, it is our duty. And many of you are even in beneficiary, some are even cluster head. It's our duty to ensure you are being, that we pay you back. So that is our duty. And especially some of you are even registered member. We are going to thank God that you are with us by the special grace of God. So I want to plead with you. And my attention has been drawn to an NGO that is selling cluster for 100,000 naira now. That is wickedness. To the best of my knowledge, this is not the best thing, because already people are injured, people are wounded, people are in pains, people are going through a lot. I'm about to put a call across to the president of the NGO to say, are you aware of this? One NGO, a cluster, a Theobarth cluster for 100,000 naira. So if people now buy and resell from you, then they will be selling it 150, 200. For Christ's sake, the pain is too much. The pain is too much. The pain is too much. So, and even the apostle himself is not even aware of this, that at such a time like this, an angel is still selling a cluster for 100,000, or in the, it's not really funny at all. But I will do my best to still verify. You see, if any of you are sending those things to me and everything to me, please, please, I don't want to talk much about this area, but everything is still subject to verification. Even on this matter of closer area and so on, I'm still on it. But I want you to know that on our own part, we've been able to settle the matter, and I know by the grace of God, tidy up whatever you need to do. And some of you, our disbursement committee member, are the one that are putting a call across to you, and we are going to officially put their number on the something. But for security reason was the reason why we did not do that. But if anyone call you, this is how we're going to do it. I want all clusters to listen to. If anyone call you that is from Rare Foundation, before you give out your information to the person, contact our line. Contact our line. Don't call that line, just WhatsApp. So the moment you WhatsApp, and then you quickly alert us, we will let you know. WhatsApp is 07012465295. 07012465295. That is the control room of a Real Foundation. So the moment, don't call. If you call, they won't pick. It may not even go. But just send a text message. They will respond to you, and then they will let you know that no. They will ask you for the number of the person that called you because of scammers. And then we cannot just display our own disbursement committee people and display their number on the on the social media. It's risky for us, and that is why they are already doing the screening, collecting so many data. Some of you who have collected your data, they will soon call you. They will call you any moment from now. So if you ever subscribe 1 naira in Real Foundation, you will never lose anything. I'm so surprised that even some even said they went to Theobarth. They said Dr. Bode Davis didn't have up to 1,000 cluster. I just look, I laugh. Real Foundation. And you believe such a news? So I laugh. Some say every day Dr. Bode did not pay. I say, me, I am not among people that collect free clusters. I paid, and I have all receipt. So by the grace of God, as you are paying, your money is being remitted by the grace of God. I will not say because of here and I lose my heaven. Not at all. I will not say because of what any money, any grant I want to give me, and I will soil my conscience and sin against God. No, not at all. Not at all. One thing I am sure is this, that I will never leave you in the dark. What I'm sure is this: if you ever subscribe for any grant through Real Foundation, you will get the money. We will pursue it to the end to make sure you get the money. We will ensure that we verify to know what is going on in that place, and we know how we can come in to be to partner with them to ensure that there is speedy delivery. If it will miss us inviting important personalities to join us, if it involves government, if it involves any level, by the grace of God, God has given us the privilege as Real Foundation to any level, even down to presidency. We will penetrate and be able to see how that grant handler can be helped, or how we can help one another for the sake of humanity, for the sake of the masses in this country. So all Real Foundation members, please be patient. Tell your friends and loved ones to be patient. This is directly from that I heard from Apostle Professor Theobarth Olochale to the explaining the whole thing. So it does not concern you at all. You don't worry. We'll sorted out that on our own, and tell others as well calm down. And the one area of interest to me, which I also talk about with Oga Apostle Professor Theobarth this morning, is the issue of disbursement, because we are going through serious heat as an NGO. Please go and ask every NGO owner. It's like somebody who is in a contest they call who want to be a millionaire, and they are giving you hot question, or somebody that is sitting for a very hot exam that you are even sweating inside AC. That is the position of all NGO leaders now, who genuinely brought people into this grant, because until this grant is disbursed, it's just like a fowl that is standing that is standing on an electric wire. So you are shaking, and so on. You are not balanced. So it is until there is a result before we ourselves too can also get ourselves, before we can even have rest of mind. And the more the people you bring in, the more the closer you have, the more challenge you have to face. When you see people saying they have thousands of closers, they have thousands of challenges to attend to. And that is the truth. So when they disburse this money now, don't you know that people like us will be so happy? Just travel out of this country and go and rest for a little time, even though it's for few weeks. You can't go anywhere. They will say you run away. You can't go anywhere. People are calling you. Your line is there. Everything. So we know what I'm talking about. So I want you to know that I'm not ignorant of what some of you are going through. Your house rent issue, this one and that one, but we are trusting the Lord to help us. Trusting the Lord to help us. That every one of us, we are going to smile. So this is all I have to tell you, Real Foundation member, now. And let your friends and family know that they should just calm down for now. So I've also been able to ask Oga about the disbursement issue, and I know what he told me. So we are praying that God will bring it to pass. We are praying that Theobarth Global Foundation will deliver. We are praying. So all information you are asking me that I have to just come out and talk about Theobarth and this one. And this another one, a lot of people say is an enemy to Theobarth, is one. No, the answer is a lie. The answer is a lie, not at all. Go and listen to my voice note very well. The first one I did. You will know my stand very well. Very well. My people are dying on daily basis. On daily basis. If there's anything I need right now for my people is money. Cluster head, I know even sometimes what I pay at the back, what I do at the back, all because of you. I just want you to get this money so that even myself, I can be free. Because if you don't get this money, I'm not free. My father's house is not free. My family is not free. My church is not free. I'm not free. So I'm not free. I'm not free. So you just must get this money so that even myself too, I will be the one to thank God the most. I will be the one because I will be free. Many, we are going through a lot. The pain is serious. It's serious. So when Oga told me about the issue of the disbursement and even what the code they are giving, he now told me the secret of the code, and I know it was now related to disbursement. Then it dawned on me that it's not just about the handbook, but the particular code, which is strictly for NGO leaders. But so this is all I have to say for now. Many of you, I understand, who have lost closer heads, that your families are one of the closer heads or so on. But we want to know that their blood will not be in vain. Something great is definitely going to be released. So we are working and we are preparing ourselves for the disbursement. Who was asking me for the disbursement cap and so on is still going, and they are still designing it, because the moment there is a disbursement in Nigeria, that cap will automatically comes out, and every one of us will use it to celebrate. I've told you that it will not come out until there is a disbursement. Until there is a disbursement. I know your heart is injured. I know the heart is wounded. I know. At the moment, you are not really happy. At the moment, some of you are even wondering that, okay, Dr. Bode, you lock your platform. Why don't you open? If we open it and people begin to tell you their pain is terrible, if we injure some persons who are already injured already, some are already wounded, they will even be more wounded. And that is the truth. That is the truth. So we know the messages we are receiving on the ground. We know how we are treating some of this matter. There are people who are even begging for 1,000 naira to survive. So that they can more than 100 in a day. I'm not exaggerating. No, I'm not exaggerating at all. More than 100 in a day. So if this disbursement happen, it will free people like us. I am telling you, many of us will go to thank God. So this is all I have to say for now. Please, I believe it is. I believe God that we are going to testify. So from what I heard from Apostle, I know that Theobarth is also warming up to do something great. He told me this morning, even a time frame allocated to it, and why this one have to come out and everything. So many things were explained today. I told the discussion is almost 1 hour. So, but these are not something you just come out to the public and you say. So we are preparing for what God is about to do for us. Thank you so much, Dr. Bode David, releasing this voice note on the 26th of November 2022. I love you all. God bless you all. Real Foundation will not fail you. Real Foundation will continue continue to ensure that we deliver our promises to you, to ensure that all grants you subscribe to, you get the money. God bless you.